Shop 1, Princess Highway. There's some leaks into the shop below, directly over a mechanical ventilation duct. It appears at this stage that the water's leaking on top of the duct and running over the duct rather than inside the duct. That's to be confirmed. The yellow tape measure on the ground here indicates the outside edge of the duct and the ceiling space to shop 1 below. And the duct runs under the planter box wall. The back of the shop extends under this planter box and into the rear courtyard of this unit. In this vicinity, the main area of the leaks is 1.7 metres off that wall, in line with that blue pot, 3 metres off the back wall of the planter box. That's where one of the main areas of leaks onto the top of the duct appears to be originating. Most logical step in trying to isolate that leak is a flood test of that balcony while we have access to shop 1 to check for the leak. It might be hard to isolate that flood test at the rear of the courtyard. There's a planter box at the rear of the courtyard. That would have to be isolated from the test, so it may be prudent to check the rear depression planter box first, because we'd have to isolate that with an angle to get a test on the tiles. It's more likely to be leaking from that planter box depression. The waterproofing to these planter box is defective. The polyurethane's peeling off the wall. There's no adequate bond breaker. The waterproofing does not extend underneath the planter box walls. The blocks are all saturated. There's multiple places where water can be penetrating the membrane, but the most likely is the planter box depression to the rear courtyard of that unit, in combination with this planter box. It appears to be in a common area.